Well guys, today might be the day that we finish corn. I'm skeptical though, because the rain's supposed to be moving in, but we're gonna do what we can. So far the rain's holding off. So I dispatched the diggers this morning, so they're working another field, so let's hope it hangs off till we can get that one done at least. And by finish corn, I mean finish everything besides possibly replanting if we have to do any low spots and any wet spots that we went around that dry up. But that's gonna be like, who knows, maybe a month. We'll see what amounts out of this storm, but they're talking once again 1 to 3 inches of rain, which is about, that would put us at what, close to 9 inches since we started planting. Yeah, it's wet. All right, I'm all set up for loading Dad. He's should be here any moment, but this farm, that farm, and that 80 there are new to us this year. It's been beans on beans for a few years, so I'm interested to see what the yield's going to be like out here. But it worked up just absolutely beautiful. It's a lot better than the Chicago gumbo. Looks like it's got a lot more sand particles, so beautiful seed bed. Cannot complain about that. I told him to get her empty. He definitely got it empty. Wow, what a unit. That's a nice setup. Duggo, look at your RV.
It ain't big enough.
I knew that was coming. Yeah, we're gonna throw some of these. How many can you carry, or do you want?
I haven't tried, well, how many I need?
I would think 4 would be plenty.
2.5 acres per bag?
You maybe don't even need it, but I want you to have it.
4?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure glad we don't have to load the plant.
Oh,
like this.
You should have been around years ago.
I remember it.
At one time,
I remember it.
box planter,
Yeah.
3 bushel boxes,
Yeah.
and I forget, 100 bags ripped open. Randy and I were filling up north, behind the grove.
100 of them.
Whatever, it was 3 times 24 row, and it was a lot of bags, big pile of bags. And all of a sudden it started getting really cold. And we looked over around the corner of the grove, and here come a big black cloud, roll cloud. And we took off running for the bags. Let's just say 30, 40 of them, nah, 20, 30. We're 30 feet in the air, flying at, I don't know, 50, 60 miles an hour. Just stood and watched them all blow away. Good thing they were paper. No, you had to see it to believe it. Scared for our life. All I know is I was planting alongside the fence, and this stupid, I looked and the tree branch come up at that angle and grabbed a hold of this, busted that off, and then got into this wiring harness. I think this is hurt.
Don't touch it.
Right, it said it's short-circuited. Every once in a while it freaks out.
Those are expensive. Don't break those off.
Oh, it was close. It was one of them elm trees. So when the branch falls off and lays on the ground for, I don't know how many years, they get harder. You can't hardly break them.
Did you get out and go steering wheel on it?
I got out and almost got hurt, actually. No, they were like fiberglass 1-inch round sticks. You can't bend them, bust them, nothing.
I gotta go. Keep it out of the rhubarb.
I'll do my best.
All right. I will say this, I do not enjoy being on a main state road. Generally where we're farming, I mean, biggest traffic you're gonna have is someone else's seed tender driving around or sitting around. But this is constant traffic. And let me tell you, when I was cornerbacking in here, I was very concerned for my life. Brody is land rolling right now. He has been planting soybeans. He finished that field, does not have anything worked up to keep going on soybeans. Come on. Come on. We've really got to look into that when it rains before we are literally seriously locked out of the cab. Then what would a guy do? That wouldn't be good at all. Anyways, I've got some time. Dad's loaded up and he's got like a very long drive to the next field, so he's got a couple hours before I'm needed. So I'm gonna try to plant this 65 acres. Look at the size of this one. Lined up perfect to get jammed between the wheel and the row unit. Wow, good thing I seen that. I gotta put you guys down. Are you kidding me? Another one in the same pass. Flat one. If they keep yielding like this, I'm gonna have to dump my box. I slow down through this here area. We need the hay buster. I hate to say it, but we need it, but it don't work in corn stalks, so maybe someday this will be black beans. It really works good in black bean ground. Slow down so we don't ruin anything in the dense rocks. And then you're down in this nice valley where there ain't a rock at all. The only sad part is, if we get to 2 to 3 inches, it's gonna be underwater because this tile that drains this needs some attention. I think it's just undersized, to be honest with you. Maybe there's an issue, but nonetheless, what's going in the ground right here, come Tuesday, might be underwater. It's a good feeling. Kind of getting sick of this. Oh, I wonder what this is. So this is another farm that is new to us this year, just 60 acres. Same landlord that we already farmed some ground up. And the guy farming this 70 acres retired. So now we got lots of rocks to pick. In this whole area here, it's Big Stone County. And the diggers we didn't have a guy to run a rock picker, so I guess I'm the rock picker right now. Off we go again. All right, I just finished that field. Leaving the tractor, got in my tender truck, and I gotta go fill that up. So off I go for a road trip. You ever wondered what Corral, Minnesota looks like? Here she is. Nothing but houses. That's about all that's in this town. I think that sign says 47, but the other sign on the other side of town says 27, so this one must be outdated. There's the old elevator. It's been a few years since any grain's been hauled there. Grandpa said that he used to haul there. Dad remembers it, I think, as a kid.
Well, good morning. Morning update. I woke up and I felt like working. There you go. No, just kidding. We are on the race against the rain cloud. As you can see, it's getting darker. The chance of rain is, well, if we can get through this morning without a shower, we're gonna be lucky. And we've got 3 fields left. One smaller one, patch job, and oh, excuse me, I just had my bologna sandwich. Oh, it was delicious. Thanks for asking again. Well, anyway, we gotta throw on a little bit of starter fertilizer, and then I get to go over and do one other 120 acre field, and then we gotta drive quite a ways to get one of Chet's quarters, and we'll see if we get enough time to do it all. Hopefully we do. I'll check in later.
right, we just got done loading them up. We are going to be doing a little test plot out here. So he's got that on his tractor. It's an in-furrow fungicide, I believe. I don't know, it's just a small little test plot that I was given some product to test. So we're testing. Randy gave me the go-ahead to spread some fertilizer, so I'm going to load her up, and it's just a mile away here, so the last cornfield's ready to be spread. And look at the, it's raining now. That's nice. That's excellent. I might just want to wait here a little bit. I can see the rain is raining sideways right now. Well, that was a quick little shower. The yard is now nice and wet. Huh. That literally was 2 minutes, and now the gravel is all wet. I really like how high this conveyor goes on this new trailer. Lots of room. Right there. Up here to move, and the bin went empty. Problem is I don't think I got enough fertilizer on this yard to do our last field, so we aren't going to get done today. That kind of sucks, but it's what it is. Fertilizer plant is not open today due to Sunday, or they aren't open this afternoon. This morning they were. Oh my! Oh my!
Well, look at who's here. Yeah, it's Amy. She's coming to say hello, and I wonder, do you think she'd have brought me anything to eat? It's maybe best though if I don't, because you know, after you're used to sandwiches, it's not good to go right into the gravy and potatoes. Although we've had such a slow run at this spring planting that it maybe wouldn't cause an issue yet, because we've been rained out so many times. So I've only been on the bun lunch pail thing for maybe 4 days. 5 days is the longest that I've had a lunch pail. Otherwise, we've always been rained out. So, well, now I'm having trouble. Having trouble getting my organization, my life organized here. Come on. Okay, let Amy in. Come along up here, Amy.
Ow.
Okay, look out for the side of your side. That would really smart if that cracked yet. Oh, I was just telling them how we haven't really had a good long 2-3 week straight run. We've just been messing around with 4 or 5 day runs, but okay.
But still, it's
don't. Oh, yeah, let's gotta do this here first. Raise, lower, no, lower. Accelerate. Painting the picture. Increasing speed. I know I'm gonna get hate on. How come you don't use the automation? Just hit one button here, and well, let's just say that it's been that kind of spring, like most of them are, and the rounds are too short. And when I do get in good going, I'm close. I've got it close. I could almost use it, but
if you know how to do it that way, why not do that?
yeah, I really don't even care about it. It'd be nice to make a corner better on my headlamps. Another year of embarrassment on all the headlamps, I'm sure, but whatever. My give a care is gone and broke.
You guys, been through it. You've been through it, Dick.
Yeah.
Another mud. Multiple mud episodes.
Yep.
Anybody get stuck yet?
No stuckage
Wow.
that I know of. Nobody's fessed up. We had to pull one tarrigator out.
Someone else's?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
local co-op, we had to yank out of a little mud hole, but it came out easy, so that was not a big issue.
This soil looks really good.
This is nice soil here. This is, yeah.
Like walking on it was like, wow, this is good.
Right. It's
What do you call it? A good seed bed?
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Very good. How come my singulation is so poor? What am I doing here? I've only got a 99. That's not good enough. Oh,
You're not
okay.
planting.
What do you mean I'm not
12
planting?
to 24.
Oh, that's because of swath control.
Swath.
So yeah, I changed varieties. So the left-hand side of the planter is planting a different variety, and the right side is the headland. So it's shutting each row off there. I can raise my planter now. Whoop. Now I raised it, and I'm good to the end. It's called cattail farming.
Yeah.
That's where we're at now. Good ground, but along with the good ground comes the cattails and
Swamp.
around in circle and all that stuff. Okay, well, Amy's here to do her little video, so I'm gonna put you guys down and focus on her and her deal. How's that, Amy? Just
That's
for you.
pretty nice.
Okay, see you later.
And here we are, back to this job. I really wish I had enough fertilizer, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So we're putting like 320 pounds an acre down of product. You can definitely see it coming out, anyways I can. It's just sprinkling enough on and off to make sure I can't see anything going into the sun. There's Jordan. Lakeshore property. It's a nice view. Camera doesn't do it justice, but trust me, it's beautiful. Oh, this looks greasy. Floor it. Oh, whoa. Wow. I mean, we're good. Just become immune to that at this time of the year.
Well, late afternoon update, and once again I was not able to show you guys because there was a situation. I'm going to tell you about it. I didn't want to show you because it would have been too much, and too much white. I was out there in the field that I just finished, and I was having a little problem with one of the fertilizer rows on the fertilizer. It was plugged up, or something's the matter with it. It says ground fault, or short in the whatever the thing, motor. So new planter, not thinking at all that the planter, obviously now that I know, I'll never make that mistake again. Oh, you guys are gonna get a laugh out of this, especially the guys that know. I decided, well, I'm gonna take that little motor off. So I got on there with my plier and wiggle, jiggle, and tap, and boom! That thing come flying out of there with the speed of a bottle rocket. There's pressure in the line on this planter, continuous pressure. That would maybe make sense because there's a solution pump button. Yeah, I had that on. Needless to say, I took off running as fast as anybody humanly could, and I got to plant pretty much the entire field without my shirt on. And every time I got to the highway, people drove by. Nobody drove by when I was on the other end of the field, but they drove by when I was turning around. I can't even imagine what I would think of somebody in a cloudy, cooler day inside a cab of a tractor with no shirt on. But my pants, you can see they're all, well, it's dried now, so the stickiness is kind of not so bad. But Amy had to bring me a hoodie, so this is her hoodie. nice and tight. Oh yeah, one of them days. But I got done, and I am heading back to the farm. And Brody, I think he got rained out. Now tonight is supposed to just be little showers, and I think we're gonna be able to get tomorrow. We're gonna finish corn tomorrow, hopefully, if there's no big rain events, which, oh please, let there be no big rain events. Okay, that's enough of me yakking, and hope you guys got a good laugh out of that. Believe you me, I wasn't laughing.
Oh, I apologize. I got dirt all over my face. I washed my face off. Anyways, Dad made it home. He finished his field. He did get exploded by fertilizer here. He was working on this one that the stick jacked up, and he didn't know that this boom stays pressurized, and then this module here that I have no idea what it's called controls these two rows. So he was taking stuff apart here, and this was under pressure. Blew obviously all over, and then blew all over him. So I apologize to anyone that follows him on Instagram and seen him planting. Well, there was a lot of skin, I'll just say that. And no, we did not get done corn planting. We got one field left. We're short on fertilizer, and hopefully we get tomorrow. It looks like we missed a couple of the rains, so I think I'm feeling comfortable. We'll should be able to get that done, and they worked one bean field for Brody tomorrow, so we'll see if we can get any more than that done. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.